Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be making the producer cut of my Playboi Carti video that I made a few weeks back. But today we're doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to show you how to make those early cash Carti type beats that he was using in his early career. Our key inspirations are going to be producers like MexikoDro and Ethereal. And with that out the way, let's start making these beats. Like and subscribe, everybody. Let's go. First off, Happy New Year's. It's fucking 2024 and it's crazy that I'm still making videos. I mean, you probably thought with my... So like and subscribe. I do have that subscriber checklist thing that I'm trying to shoot for 500 subs by end of this month. From what I've been researching, Ethereal beats are extremely like spacey and reverby, and it kind of just has that like levitating feel. So one thing that we need for sure is a shit ton of reverb, and it's very like, I'm talking about like Young Zanho and Talk, for example.
Gotta put some swag on it, right?
Damn, son, where'd you find?
And those have like a little bit of distortion on it from what it sounds like, because it has like a little bit of like color, like noise, you know? And it sounds like it's mainly pads. Right here we have our main melody, which is going to be our pad. How I made that was I had this pad from Expand here. It's like a pretty basic melody, and if you go into the settings or into the, what do you call it, like the mixer, I have Fresh Air, which has which somehow creates like a little bit of noise, so it has like in the mid presence, right? So it'd be like if you go on the spectrum here, plus with Valhalla Supermassive, and then I have regular Fruity Reverb here, which is literally just looking, the dry levels gone, it's just fully wet. And have Cymatic's Origin here, which will take down the sample rate. So instead of it being from 44 hertz, it would go, I put it all the way down to like fucking like really low shit. It was like around like 1,000. Export it into an actual audio file, and if I remember correctly, this was in the key of like around D sharp, 10 semitones, which I think would make it basically like E minor ish, you know? And then you would have basically this. No, you wouldn't have that yet. You wouldn't have that yet, because basically raw, it would just be like this. It's kind of, but I decided to add a Blood Overdrive. I decided Parametric EQ too. Then lastly, I added Cymatic Origins, which I didn't do anything here. What I do add is saturation. Saturation is gonna be perfect, actually. Shit. Drums. Sorry, drums right here. I decided to add drums. Is that the 808 and the kick aren't always like hitting at the same time. So for example, I'm only having the kick at the 1, and the 808 is doing the rest of the work by just having it at the 4 right here. It's adding at the 2 and at the 1, so they're just not always hitting, you know? The clap is always going to be at the, it's always going to be like right here in the middle, you know? It's just like 1, 2. Simple, right? Hi-hat, I don't want to do too much with it because I don't think Ethereal does a lot with his hi-hats. So what I did was just like add like very basic ass like some claps here, or some clavs, some open hats, and then for some reason it's called a big thing, but it's just like a fucking dope, and keep it interesting is add just like a little bit of like sound effects to it. So I have this, right? Which is kind of like an alarm exploding sound, you know? This like Juicy J line. And then like, so I just have it like across the thing, you know? And that's basically it would be, I mean, with like those type of beats that Ethereal made, I would say it's more like kind of freestyle-y, you know? So yeah, basically. To recap, the melody is just a simple pad with a bunch of reverb on top, and with a little bit of delay, and you want to find a way to add like noise to it. And in my way, it was kind of like distortion to have more like kind of like a crushed effect, I would say. And then you just want to use parametric EQ to just like level out the sounds to make sure nothing is like too high that you wouldn't want. Some drums are really simple in my opinion. Just always know that like the kick and the 808 are not on time, or like they're not in sync, to make it like somewhat more interesting instead of just making it like a completely freestyle type of beat. You add like a little bit of sound effects, I could add like some fucking gun sounds, like a gunshot, like some shit like Pierre would do. That's it. That's it for our Ethereal side. Now I'm gonna start showing you how to make MexikoDro type beats. And for some reason, it's been 2 days because exactly sure why it took so long, but it did. But it's not even a MexikoDro type beat. Okay, for background, right? MexikoDro would be more like a plug inspired type of beat. And this beat is kind of inspired by plug, but like isn't plug, because it's like has a reverse plug melody because it's a bunch of piano, and I thought the piano sounded a little bit ass. Then I was fucking around and then I just reversed it and it just sounded like 10 times better, and it sounds like an actual thing you could actually rap on. Still something you would hear like a MexikoDro type of beat. Don't get mad at me, it's not my fault. It kind of is, but like it isn't. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna show it. Go. Let's just start off with the melody, Originally, it was a piano and like it's called a bell layer from Expand 2. But this was the main melody at first. Plus it was also so actually fuck all that. It was actually 4 bars originally, so it sounded like this. Until I switched it to 8 bars, right? And then it sounded like that originally. Let me actually play you the original version of it, cause it sounded, cause it what do you call it? Because I used Purity keys, so it sounded like this originally. Okay, so I used the fucking free version of Purity, and because I haven't bought Purity yet, but like I have a trick so I could actually just really is just converting it to audio clips so you don't have that little static shit, and that's really it. There's no cracking or whatever, we don't do that legal shit here, right? So our main melody, that's basically it. We just reverse it, right? Inspired by Plug, which was another MexikoDro song. You could weirdly hear like a static sound. So I used this, which was like fucking don't get me wrong, it was a fun process, but it was very annoying and kind of scary because like hear me out, right? You guys are experiencing this with me, right? I had to use Cymatic's Origin, but hear it. What the fuck is this? What is this demon shit, bro? This sounds like a demon. And it was really just a background because you can hear it in Plug. It kind of just sounds like that. So it's kind of just more background atmosphere. So yeah, right? And then there's my I use Poloski for my leads and stuff because to be honest, I haven't found any other free lead effect that's kind of good. I just use Poloski because they have like a bunch of free presets. So yeah, and then this was my melody for here. Originally it was inspired by like that one nudie song. I'm gonna play it right here.
Yeah, I see you too here. Yeah.
It became like too complex, so then I started breaking it down a lot more. So it became like this. 808 melody, it's very simple. It's just Or, let me actually just fucking mute everything. That's really our melody here. By the way, I'm using a C major chord, or I'm using C major on myself. So, like MexikoDro uses like C major, I think up to like, I think a little bit less than F minor. I think those were like the two, C major and maybe D. Right? Simple clap melody, you know, just like hi-hats into my beat. Actually, that's where I had a lot of transitioning shit. I wanted to add like a sparse shit for the hi-hat, so like that's why it's not just like a simple two-step. It's a lot of rolls and stuff like that. Snares, there's two types of snares. Especially, it's more the second snare is more like a transitioning here. If you hear right here, and then boom. It's just like it just loops to like it just has that little that over and over. There's no kick because from my listening to the Mexico shit, I don't think there's really a kick, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure, but to be honest, I think it would have sounded a lot more. Like there just would have been a lot more like stuff added onto it. So I think like to keep it as simple as possible, it would have been good like that. I have this, which is the little ding that I have on the other beat as well. I'm pretty sure if you heard on the hi-hat, I have this Icy Twat open hat right here that's like just repeating basically every 1/3 and then like right here basically. So yeah. Sound effects, you always gotta have. Yeah, every MexikoDro song basically starts with this. That's why you know it is a MexikoDro song. You know? You have your little. That's like your little money sound, you know? I'm gonna just like extend this because shit, am I stretching it? I mean, basically, if you put everything together, that's what you get. Like this. Alright, let me play it fully, actually. Honestly, I think that's fire. In my opinion, in my biggest opinion, I think that's fire. So, what did we learn here today, right? Let me just like. So, what did we learn here today? Always be original with your sounds. Honestly, let's just all be creative here, okay? We don't have to just copy and paste shit. Just be creative, you know? MexikoDro's go to that fucking plug and be music. Let's be honest, plug music. Besides that, I mean, what you can learn from MexikoDro, roads, chords, a lot of plug elements, so like bells, keys, you know, and then you just have you can have leads and shit. So there's that. This took a lot longer for some reason than the Ethereal beat. The Ethereal beat maybe took like 20 minutes. This one took like 2 days. I don't know what the fuck happened here, but like something happened and like I'm just confused on why, and I really want to put this video out. So that's why I didn't like just scrap this beat and just like made an actual MexikoDro beat. You know, but like at least y'all learned something today. Comment if y'all think I'm a good teacher. Comment if y'all think like I'm actually like if I should keep doing this, because I'd be down to like just like talk about different beat styles. I would love to just like start cooking up, because I am mainly just a producer. I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm more producer first than YouTube. So like yeah, I'm building a beat channel, so once I get that up and running, that's gonna be there. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't got much to say here. I'm gonna comment water. Comment water. I don't have a glass of water on me right now, but I definitely need some water, okay? Comment water. With that out the way, I mean, that's basically the end of this video. Like and subscribe. Check out another video of mine that's probably somewhere over here, somewhere over there. Like and subscribe is maybe like right there, some shit, you know, I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is Luchez, Miguel Luchez. I'll see y'all in the next video type of shit. Peace.